Sawadee krap, welcome to Thailand News Today, a brand new week, and nice to be back in Bangkok. And here we are with our Christmas tree. It does certainly need a little bit of love and care. We'll get to that in the next few days, but we've got a lot of news today, so we better get started. At least 24 people are now reported to have died from the flash floods that have beset the southern part of Thailand. 19 of those people are in Nakhon Si Thammarat. Today, the Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation reported 3 more deaths from flooding in the southern regions. A woman drowned in Surat Thani and 2 women drowned in Songkhla. PM Prayut Chan-o-cha is visiting Nakhon Si Thammarat today. Reports say that heavy rains in the province flooded more than 555,000 homes. More rains expected in southern Thailand, with isolated thunderstorms in the southernmost provinces of Pattani, Yala and Narathiwat. Lockdowns, social distancing, face masks and of course lots and lots of hand sanitiser. That's the way it's been for most of 2020, and it looks like that's the way we're going to say goodbye to the year. New Year countdown events have been given the OK, but just as long as health and safety measures are in place, according to the CCSA, after recent COVID-19 cases from those who illegally crossed the Thai-Myanmar border, evading the mandatory quarantine. PM Prayut Chan-o-cha told state agencies to step up precautions. Those precautions will likely involve restrictions on some of the traditional New Year events and at least official requests for people to gather more responsibly and wear face masks. So far, some 30 cases have now been identified in Chiang Rai as linked to the newly infamous 1G1-7 hotel in Myanmar. Sounds like a character from Star Wars. A Tatchalik resident claims the coronavirus spread through prostitution at the establishment. Given the stories in social media from the establishment, it appears the resident is on the money. Last week, 10 Thai women tested positive for COVID-19 after entering Chiang Rai illegally, evading immigration screening and the mandatory 14-day quarantine. Some travelled to other provinces in Thailand, including Chiang Mai, Central Thailand and Bangkok, before testing positive. Some have confirmed they worked at the 1G1-7 hotel. A 32-year-old Chiang Mai man who was a DJ at the venue recently tested positive after crossing the border into Chiang Rai illegally as well. Along with the local transmissions in Chiang Rai, health officials have recently reported local cases in Bangkok and Singapore. Officials are bracing themselves for more infections over the next week as health authorities are furiously tracking and tracing at-risk people. That ban on online alcohol sales kicks in from today. Even though it was announced 3 months ago, it actually kicks in from today. The Royal Thai Police and Public Health Ministry reminded us about the prohibition on the sale or advertising of alcoholic beverages through digital and social media channels. They said from today, the sale and advertising of alcoholic beverages online will be prohibited. Direct selling, persuading consumers, introducing product or other related services via digital channels that enable sellers to complete a sale without meeting the buyer face-to-face is now banned. But the new prohibition doesn't include paying for alcoholic beverages via electronic methods at stores, restaurants or establishments that serve alcohol. Following 2 decades of campaigns in opposition to hydroelectric and other projects along the Mekong River, a new forum has been put together. It's called the Mekong People's Forum. 200 people attended last week's forum, including local villagers, conservationists, journalists and representatives from the US and Australian embassies. The Chinese embassy, although invited, didn't send anyone to attend the event. This is the first time the many conservation groups and activists have come together with a single forum to tackle the many challenges for the river. 11 dams have now been built upstream in Laos and China, causing massive problems for the natural flow of the river downstream through Thailand, Cambodia and Vietnam. Well, that's all the main news from around Thailand today. Happy to report there'll be some new faces in front of the camera over the next few weeks on our Thaiger YouTube channel. We'll give you some more information about that during this week. But from Bangkok and from me and the rest of the team, thanks for watching today. We'll see you tomorrow.